everybody, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. సినిమా అండ్ క్రికెట్ ఇవి రెండు ఇష్టపడిన వాళ్ళు ఇండియాలో ఎవరైనా ఉంటారో చెప్పండి. ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ కావాలి అంటే కేర్ ఆఫ్ అడ్రస్ ఇస్ క్రికెట్ ఆర్ ఐదర్ సినిమా. సో ఈ కాంబినేషన్లో ఒక క్రికెట్ దిగ్గజం, ఆయన గురించి మళ్ళీ స్పెషల్ ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ అవసరమే లేదు, ముత్తయ్య మురళీధరన్ గారు. మనందరికీ తెలుసు ద గ్రేటెస్ట్ టెస్ట్ క్రికెటర్ అని ఎప్పుడు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటాం కదా, మనందరి ఫేవరెట్ కూడాను. సో ఆయన జీవిత కథ ఆధారంగా October 6th మన ముందుకు రాబోతుంది 800 ఫిల్మ్. మరి ఈ సందర్భంగా ఇవాళ ఒక సూపర్ డూపర్ కాన్వర్సేషన్ మనతో చేయడానికి ప్రస్తుతం మనతో పాటు జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు నన్ అదర్ దెన్ ముత్తయ్య మురళీధరన్ గారు అండ్ శ్రీదేవి మూవీస్ నుంచి కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు అండ్ అలానే ముత్తయ్య మురళీధరన్ గారు రోల్ ప్లేస్ చేసినటువంటి మధుర్. నమస్కారం.
నమస్కారం.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
వెరీ గుడ్.
పిక్ చేసేస్తున్నారు తెలుగు మెల్లమెల్లగా. ఎలా ఉన్నారు అంటే బాగున్నారు అని చెప్పి. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు హ్యావ్ యూ విత్ అస్ టుడే సార్. అండ్ 800 is releasing very soon in Telugu. That is on October 6th. We can't wait for that one. How excited are you?
I'm very excited because first of all I want to say first when they came and asked, I was little reluctant to give my story to someone. After that, convincing by my foundation manager and founder member of Foundation of Goodness, he said then it will help the needy people, you can get some funds out of it. So then I agreed and it went to so much of a roller coaster, and after that now we are here in a better position, and also all thanks to Krishnaprasad sir, because he is a very experienced producer. He has been done so many good movies, and he only releasing for us, because releasing is the hardest part. Not many people see, if you are releasing a movie, they will ask always a very, I'm not putting him down or anything, well known famous actor should be there. Otherwise a director should be a powerful person, and otherwise producer should be a big producer's house. So these three you needed, at least one needed to get released, otherwise you will get stuck. So that part sir has done, because as a releasing part, so we have got the best of best people who are releasing the movie, plus here as all over the world as well. So I'm pleased with it, what's happening, and finally in the screen they can see this movie and enjoy themselves, and it's a inspirational movie, and it is all about my life, and it's about truth, everything true, nothing is made it as a little bit movie like that. So I'm very happy about it.
ఆల్ రైట్. సో జరిగిన కథని అలానే ఎటువంటి మార్పులు లేకుండా మన ముందుకు తీసుకొస్తున్నారనమాట. దాట్స్ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్. అండ్ కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు, ఆదిత్య 369 దగ్గర నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు మీ జర్నీ సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్ లాగా కంటిన్యూ అవుతూనే ఉంది తెలుగు చిత్ర పరిశ్రమలో. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు 800తో మన ముందుకు వస్తున్నారు. మరి తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ ఈ సినిమాని ఎంతవరకు రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటారనేది మీ నమ్మకం?
మనకి భాషా భేదం లేకుండా మన తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకుల్లో ఒక బ్యూటీ ఉందండి. వాళ్ళు సినిమా నచ్చితే వాళ్ళు ఎత్తిన పెట్టేసుకుంటారు. ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఇది 50 to 60 years నుంచి చూస్తున్నాం ఆ రోజు నుంచి.
My
sound issue, sir.
నాదే.
So you have to start again.
ఓకేనా?
ఇప్పుడు
టేక్ 2. ఓకేనా?
షార్ట్ నోట్కి
సరే.
Again you are asking.
రెడీయా?
క్యూ.
సార్ నేను మీకు చిన్న హింట్ ఇస్తా, లాస్ట్లో నాకు కలిసి తీసుకోండి. సో తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ దీన్ని ఎలా రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటారని మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారు?
మీకు బాగా తెలుసు, మన తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు ఎప్పుడు భాషతో సంబంధం లేకుండా ఒక మంచి సినిమాని ఎప్పుడూ ఆదరిస్తారు, నెత్తిన పెట్టేసుకుంటారు. అది ఎన్నోసార్లు ప్రూవ్ అయ్యేది. ఇది దాదాపు 50-60 years నుంచి చూస్తున్నాం మేము. కాబట్టి ఒక మంచి సినిమా, అందులో ఒక ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ ఈ సినిమా. మోర్ దాన్ దట్, అండ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ అన్ ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ ఆఫ్ ఇస్ పర్సనల్ స్టోరీ, అండ్ ఒక మనిషి ఒక టార్గెట్ని ఒక రీచ్ అయిన ఒక వ్యక్తి వెనకాతల ఎన్ని దాటుకుంటూ వచ్చి కష్టసుఖాలు ఒడిదుడుకులు అన్నీ దాటి వచ్చి అక్కడ చేరటానికి చేసేది. ఇది ఒక పెద్ద ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ టు ది యూత్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ వేర్ ఎవర్ దే ఆర్. అంటే వాళ్ళు ఏ రంగంలో ఉన్నప్పటికీ ఆ రంగంలో వాళ్ళకి ఒక ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. ప్రతి వ్యక్తి పుట్టినందుకు మనం ఒకటి సాధించాలనుకుంటాం. మనం ఆ సాధించడానికి మనం ఒక గోల్ పెట్టుకుంటాం కాబట్టి ఏ గోల్ లేని మనిషి ఈరోజు ఉండకూడదు. ఇప్పుడు గోల్ పెట్టుకోవాలి. మనం ప్రతి ఒక్కడు వాడి రంగంలో అతనికి నచ్చిన పని చేస్తూ అది రీచ్ అవ్వాలి. అలాంటిది ఎన్ని కష్టాలు ఉన్నా కూడా అలాంటివి దాటి వచ్చి అతను మళ్ళా అది ఎలా సక్సెస్ అయ్యాడు. ఈ మధ్యలో జరిగిన ఎన్ని వచ్చినా కూడా అది మనం తలంచకుండా దాన్ని అలా తలంచుకుంటూ మొత్తం వన్ బై వన్ దాటుకుంటూ తన గోల్ ఎలా రీచ్ అయ్యాడు అనేది ఈ 800లో 100% కనపడుతున్నాడు. ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ టు ద యూత్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ వన్.
అండ్ ట్రైలర్ చూసినప్పుడు ఇట్స్ అన్ ఎమోషనల్ జర్నీ అని చెప్పాలి. తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్కి డెఫినెట్లీ చాలా చాలా నచ్చుతుంది సినిమా, అందులో ఎలాంటి సందేహం లేదు. అండ్ మధుర్, కమింగ్ టు యూ, వెన్ we've seen you on screen, especially in the trailer, you look almost, not almost, exactly like Muttiah Muralitharan sir. So can you please tell us about this transformation?
Yeah, I mean, it took us a long time to get the look right.
Yeah.
We went through many iterations of it. Like, I think it took us almost a month and a half, and we would do different iterations of it because we had a lot of looks to take care of. I'm playing Sir's character from the age of 17, 18 to the point that he retired. So it's imperative in a biopic that you get the look right. And the credit for that goes entirely to Anita Matkar and the rest of the makeup team. They were like, I call them the makeup army because as you can see, I'm wearing a lot of whites and we had 2 to 3 hours of makeup every day and in hot and humid conditions, so I'd be sweating while playing cricket, and they have, the costumes would get dirty because of makeup, so the continuity doesn't match. There's a lot of unforeseen challenges that you come across. So it was a challenge, but I think that's why it's worth it. We feel like we've done something that was worth doing, and hopefully the people enjoy it.
Yeah, look, playing a fiction is different.
Yeah.
And there's a real Muttiah Muralitharan sir, and it's his personal story. And when you have to resemble it, definitely there's a lot of hard work that is put in.
Yeah, more than the hard work, I was putting a lot of pressure on myself initially.
Really?
Because, he's a legend and we've all grown up admiring and fearing, being an Indian, fearing him as well.
Sir, can I believe this?
100%.
I don't know.
He knows the fear he strikes in people. And
that very difficult to say because see, it's on how he handles in the pressure, how it's in own cinema world because it's a different pressure to when you're sports world.
But I must say that Sir put me at ease completely. I came to Chennai to meet him for the first time. Sir was busy with obviously IPL work and stuff.
Okay.
But when I came to meet him, Sir really put me at ease because I was a little nervous, understandably so. And so Sir told me just take a breath and don't try to just be a mimicry artist. Try to go beyond that and believe in yourself. So, the gracious and humble man that he is, he put me at a lot of ease, and I think I could do my job a lot better because of him.
No, not. See, he has the talent. So, see, actors, it's a different talent, and they are when you go into their space, they'll be champions. So that's why they're actors because not only him, many actors I have seen. So real life, they're different, but when you go into their zone, they bring their best out of you.
Did you get a chance to watch the preview of this film?
Preview means.
Have you watched any part of the film?
No, not yet. Only whatever you have seen.
Okay, the
you see
trailers
and
and
everything.
videos.
And I have read the script about 5-6 times.
Okay.
Right. So because I want to make sure that everything is true, right? Because I don't want to figure anything beyond truth. I don't like it to put it because it is not happen means not happen.
Yes.
You should not have it in. So I make sure that Sripati kept his promise. That he won't do anything unless it is whatever happens. So that's why I read the script. And other than that, I didn't want to see also sometimes because the reason is I want to see a movie properly in the theatre. So I'm a movie buff, right? I watch thousands of movies. So when in Sri Lanka, those days, the first show doesn't come. it'll come late. But what happens in from Singapore or Malaysia, the video cassettes comes. So we used to. It's a piracy, but
That's our generation.
can't help it because you don't see, because in India it comes, right? Other places it goes like now. Everywhere in the world it released same time, and it's first show at least within a week, right? I will, because first 3 days some are very good shows. Sometimes you won't get a ticket. It's hard to, because some people have booked it and everything. Then there is the weekdays. So I used to go in a weekday. Not many people comes, so I can choose the best seats in the house and go and sit with my family and watch. I watch a lot of Tamil movies, Telugu, and Telugu movies doesn't come to Sri Lanka much, but I watch in dubbed in YouTube because it'll go on. But these days it's like pan-India movies, like Pushpa to RR to Bahubali, everything in Tamil. Then we won't. The movie has to watch in theatre. In the small TV, it looks very boring because you don't experience that thrill. So I think mostly I watch in theatres all the new films, but other films, all I dub films and all I watch in YouTube, maybe OTT and everything.
But also I think it's the difference is like watching a match at home or watching it in the stadium with everyone. And
But
one
I'm
organism.
opposite. I don't like to watch the match in the
stadium?
live.
Oh, okay.
No, I never watched.
Oh.
Because I feel I can't feel the thing because it's too far.
Yeah.
Because what happening?
But on television, it's very close.
Yeah, television you see what they do and everything. Analyze a little bit. When you see him from far away, it's like it's a little hard.
Yeah.
And also, so I never like to watch in real, but the cinema is other way around.
Oh, so which means we can understand that you don't like watching the matches also from the dugout. You want to sit at home and watch the matches, right?
Yeah,
that is more close.
Yeah, when you are closely, see, I'm not saying as a spectator when you go, I don't like. In closely, there is no choice.
This dugout is okay.
No, there's no choice.
There's no choice, yeah.
Right, because, and also I'm not involved in 50-over game or test game. In dugout, that will be, my head is spinning, right? But 20 overs goes like this, so it doesn't matter in dugout.
I know, it's so much fun. But after seeing this boy on screen, how many marks would you give him?
See, out of 10, see, I'll be honest, right? 10 out of 10 look-wise.
Wow.
6 to 6.5 look-wise. He resembles me, like in the movie.
Okay.
And bowling action also similar. But I don't think he can turn like me for 0.
No one can.
More like me 0.
No one can. I'm a mere mortal.
So maybe the action is 6.5 to 7, and look-wise also. If you see, when you have this goatee, then he looks 7-8. I can give. When not goatee, little bit lesser.
Okay.
It's an honest opinion.
Fair enough. So fair enough.
He's a big man.
అండర్స్టూడ్. సో అర్థమైంది కదా, ఆయన దగ్గర నుంచే మార్క్స్ ఇలా తీసేసుకున్నాం అనమాట. బట్ సార్, ఈ సినిమా ట్రైలర్ లాంచ్ దగ్గర నుంచి మొదలు పెడదాం. బాంబేలో ఎప్పుడైతే స్టార్ట్ అయిందో అప్పుడు గాడ్ ఆఫ్ క్రికెట్ సచిన్ టెండూల్కర్ వచ్చారు, సనత్ జయసూర్య లాంటి దిగ్గజాలు కూడా రావడం జరిగింది. సినిమా టేక్ ఆఫ్ ఒక రేంజ్లో జరిగింది మొత్తానికి బాంబేలో. ఆ తర్వాత చెన్నై ప్రెస్ మీట్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా చూస్తూ వచ్చాం. ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్కి వచ్చింది. సో ఫార్ జర్నీ ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది? ఎలా రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు ఆడియన్స్ అక్రాస్ ఇండియా?
చాలా బాగుందండి. పర్టికులర్గా నార్త్ ఇండియాకి వచ్చిన రెస్పాన్స్ చాలా టెరిఫిక్ అండి. వీ డింట్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ దట్. ద వే వేర్ ఎవర్ హీ గోస్ అండ్ ఆల్ ద పీపుల్ ఆర్ జస్ట్ రేవింగ్ అబౌట్ అండ్ కమింగ్ టు హిమ్ అండ్ వీ వాంటెడ్ టు సీ ద ఫిలిం అంటే అని అంతవరకు ఇది వచ్చింది. ప్రమోషన్స్ మేము ఇవాళ సెన్సార్ ఇప్పుడు అవుతుంది, ఇంకా జరుగుతుంది. సో వీ హ్యావెంట్ స్టార్టెడ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. My kind of publicity will be always like you must have seen that whatever Samantha garu cinema aina anta previous films aina kuda I promote in such a way that he has to reach the public. Idi kuda reach avatam varakenandi. Endukante once the film is there, we want to see anedaka vachetappadiki automatically after seeing the film everyone will come. Aa confidence aithe undandi. Endukante the way he has done that, Mr. Sripati, I know him well previously. I am supposed to do a film with him even much before to this film, but I waited. He has said he has got this opportunity. I waited. నో తన మీద ఉన్న దీంతో తను చెప్పిన దాన్ని బట్టి కానీ అన్నిట్లో ఒక లెజెండ్ క్రికెటర్ది మనం చేయటం అనేది మనకు ఒక ఆపర్చునిటీ, లైఫ్లో ఇచ్చిన ఒక ఆపర్చునిటీ అని ఫీల్ అయ్యాను నేను ఇది. అంతేగాని రెగ్యులర్ ఫిల్మాలు చేస్తుంటాం, మనం ఎన్నో చేస్తుంటాం. ఇది ఒక ఆపర్చునిటీగా నేను ఫీల్ అయ్యాను, తీసుకుని ఈ సినిమా తీసుకోవడం జరిగింది. అది కూడా ఈ పర్టికులర్గా నాకు మొన్న యశోద నాకు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కొంత నాకు యాడ్ అవటంతో నాకు కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ దట్ ఐ కెన్ రిలీజ్ ఇన్ ఇండియా టోటల్ ఇండియా రిలీజ్ చేయగలననే కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వచ్చింది. డెఫినెట్గా వాళ్ళ ఆడియన్స్ అనేది ఒక ఎమోషనల్గా కనెక్ట్ అయితే తప్పకుండా మనం, మీరు ఇందాక అడిగిన ప్రశ్నకి అదే సమాధానం అండి. అన్నిట్లో పర్టికులర్గా మనకి భాషా భేదం అస్సలు లేదు. మనకి సినిమా బాగుందంటే ఎక్కడో ఎంతవరకైనా వెళ్తారు. అంత ఎమోషన్ ఈ సినిమాలో ఉంది. 100% అందరికీ నచ్చుతుందని నా అభిప్రాయం.
మీరు అన్నది 100% రైట్. ఎందుకంటే మలయాళం సినిమాలు, తమిళ సినిమాలు ఈ మధ్య ఫ్యాషన్ అయిపోయింది. కొరియన్ సినిమాల్ని కూడా ఇక్కడ మనం ఆదరిస్తున్నాం, చూస్తున్నారు, చాలా మంది ఎంజాయ్ కూడా చేస్తున్నారు. కాబట్టి ఇది డెఫినెట్లీ ఒక సక్సెస్ఫుల్ పర్సన్ కి సంబంధించిన స్టోరీ కాబట్టి తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ దీన్ని కూడా ఆదరిస్తారని అందరూ కూడా ఆశిస్తున్నారు. మరి ఈ 800 ఫిల్మ్ గురించి సో సార్, వేర్ డిడ్ దిస్ ప్లాన్ స్టార్ట్ ఆఫ్ టేకింగ్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్? హూస్ ఐడియా వాజ్ ఇట్? Who approached you first? So can you please tell us about the person who's put that seed?
Yeah. So I was telling, because you know that 95 incident, because you involved in a lot of cricket and you would have known, maybe you must be very small when 95, right? So that incident happened. So I am a minority community from Tamil. So majority is Sinhalese, and that war was gone for so many years between this war, because of that, I know 95 when I got into trouble, trouble means the no ball incident. So my captain Arjun Ranatunga supported immensely with the teammate and the whole country. So country was also going in trouble because civil war, and they didn't mind that, and as a cricketer they all backed me. So they didn't think I'm a Tamil, a minority. They didn't think about anything. They think, and when they are in trouble, they were giving support to me. So that is something I appreciated from all from the public. So what I did is, what I can do for them. They are also in trouble. So in 1998, with my manager Kushil and a friend called Ashan Mallasekara, we formed the Foundation of Goodness in 1908. We were trying to help the needy people little bit. Over the period, now it's about 24 years we have been serving. Wow. And we, roughly if we are to say, we educate close to 10,000 children every year, and also sponsor them. And we got 80 sectors up to women empower, all sports, supporting them, and computer studies, and so many, even diving we have, diving schools and everything, free of charge to pick up. We want somebody, they want to be self-sufficient in that foundation. That is the idea of it. So we build in tsunami also 1,000 houses. So these houses are built sponsors and everything, our funds and everything. So many cricketers helped us, because people doesn't know, because I have to tell, because you're in Star Sports, because you have to say, like Sachin has so many times he has come and played matches for fundraising. Correct. Yuvraj, Sachin, Sehwag, everyone has come, and like that Ian Botham walked north to south to raise funds. He walked. He normally does in everywhere in the world, so he did for us, our foundation. If you take a singer, Bryan Adams has given a swimming pool to those people who.
Glenn McGrath. What he does for the cancer?
No, Bryan Adams. I don't know what he does.
Summer 69.
Yeah. So like that, Andrew Flimtoff too. All cricketers. Shane Warne came to our foundation and made when the tsunami happened. Because of him, from Australia we got about 300 houses sponsored. The Australian state governments. Okay. Melbourne, like that. So like that, cricketers, everyone got together and did that. So this foundation is so big. So it is 20 years. So somehow Venkat Prabhu want to do something for Tamil people there. So he wants to come and visit the foundation. He came to visit the foundation with Sripati and two other people. So they don't know, nobody knows until I told today, nobody knows our foundation even, right? So when he went and saw my picture, Shane Mohan, everybody is there, right? And he asked about me because Venkat Prabhu is my wife's childhood friend because in Chennai they were same street. So then told the manager, so we want to meet. So the manager brought to her house. Then we are just having a chat. He saw my trophies and everything. This is 2018. And he asked me whether I want to do a biopic. I was very reluctant and I was shy.
So when did this happen?
2018.
Okay.
Right? So then I said no. I was very embarrassed to do that because I always come in the TV. Why should I have a movie on me? And the manager was there and said, convince me, if you do that, see the foundation will get low mileage and everything. People will help more and many needy people. You just give the rights to them. So I gave it. That's what this movie has, and after that, so many things and happen, and finally blessings of good people like sir and all the actors whoever acted in, and also the Sripati done a good job. And it's a big struggle. Even you can make a movie out of how we went through to struggle to make this movie. I know every movie is like that because some movies takes 5 years, 10 years, 8 years, so many other. So putting it to release a movie, it's very hard. So this is all coincident. I didn't plan. In my life, everything coincident. It's not planned.
Alright, that's wonderful story. So 2018 నుంచి మొదలు పెడితే ఫైనలీ 2023లో బయటకు వస్తుంది. 5 సంవత్సరాలు అయితే పట్టింది అక్కడి నుంచి. బట్ when did they reach out to you, Madhur?
So, not very long back actually. Obviously Vijay Sethupathi sir was doing the film initially and whatever, a lot of things happened and he had to step back. So after that, I think maybe 3 or 4 months before we started filming is when I was approached.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was not a lot of time, which was great because I was thrown headfirst in and I could start prepping for it immediately. I think if you have too much of time, it's sometimes not that great a thing. So yeah, not very long before we started filming.
All right. So what was your first reaction when you got this project? And can you please tell us about your journey? What projects have you done before?
I started acting since I was like 7 years of age, so I've been doing this for almost 25 years now.
Okay.
My first film was with Shah Rukh Khan called Vanduka 4, then I did with Salman Khan called Kahin Pyar Na Ho Jaye. I was in a show called Shakalaka Boom Boom, which did very well with the kids. Yeah. Done internationally a lot of work. I've done films like Slumdog Millionaire. I did a Disney film in the lead called $1 Million Arm. Done a bunch of shows abroad, and life's been alright. The universe has been kind to me, and it's brought me here to this destination, which is incredible. And I was initially approached, sent the story by Akshay Bachu, who works with Kavish Sinha's casting team. He's a dear friend of mine. And I have already done 2 sports films before this. $1 Million Arm and a cricket film called Say Salam India with Sanjay Suri and Milind Soman. So Subhash Kapoor directed that, and Guneet Monga was the producer. So I have some experience with sports films before, and I was not too keen, but as soon as he mentioned Sir's name, my ears went up. And before he sent it to me, he told me that, Madhur, this is so much more than a sports film. And I didn't really understand what he meant till I actually sat with the director and he explained the story to me, and I read the script. And I must say, this is maybe 20% of the film is sport, and the rest is this character study. This study about the socio-political situation and the journey of a whole community as well as a country. So there's a lot of layers to it. It's not just this one-dimensional film. And yeah, I could see that just rather than just getting the look right and everything, there was more for me to do as an actor, for me to do. Because getting the look right and all this, it's not my job. You have other people taking care of it. But there was a lot for me to sink my teeth into as an actor. And that's what really, really excited me. And I think you asked me during the event that we had, that what was my favorite part. And again, my favorite part was a really emotional scene because as an actor, that's what we enjoy doing. So this has been a tremendous experience for me, and I am really thankful, a lot of gratitude, and I feel blessed to have this opportunity.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
అయితే కృష్ణ ప్రసాద్ గారు ఇవన్నీ విన్న తర్వాత సినిమా ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది, ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు చూడాలి అని చెప్పి మేమైతే చాలా ఈగర్గా వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాం అండి.
మేమంతా ఈగర్గా ఎక్సైట్ అవుతున్నాం వెయిట్ చేస్తాం ఫర్దర్.
అండ్ మంచి టైం కూడాను, వరల్డ్ కప్ ఫీవర్ నడుస్తుంటుంది.
Yeah,
అదే
yeah.
టైంలో ఒక లెజెండ్ జీవిత కథ బయటికి రావడం. సో ఒకవేళ ఇండియా మ్యాచెస్ ఏమైనా లేకపోతే అదర్ థియేటర్స్కి బయలుదేరొచ్చు, చక్కగా అక్కడ కూడా క్రికెట్ చూడొచ్చు, ఎంజాయ్ చేయొచ్చు. అసలు ఆయనకు అదేంటి అనేది తెలుసుకుంటారు కూడా థియేటర్స్కి వెళ్ళి ఆడియన్స్. సో ఏదైనా ఒక సినిమా వస్తున్నప్పుడు ఈ సినిమాలో డైరెక్టర్ గురించి, ఆయన ప్రీవియస్ వర్క్స్ మీద బేస్ చేసుకొని చాలా మంది వెళ్ళడం జరుగుతుంది, కొంతమంది మ్యూజిక్ని ఇష్టపడి వెళ్ళడం జరుగుతుంది. యాజ్ అ వ్యూవర్ ఐఎమ్ ష్యూర్ మీరు ఈ సినిమా ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ విన్నారు, ఏదైనా ఒక ఫస్ట్ గ్లిమ్స్ మీరు చూసే ఉంటారు. సో ఆడియన్స్ ఏం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అంటారు ఈ సినిమా?
ట్రైలర్లో ఏం చూపించారో ఫిల్మ్లో అదే ఉంటుందండి. అంటే ఆ చైల్డ్హుడ్ వీళ్ళు ఆర్డర్లోనే ట్రైలర్ చేయటం చూస్తుంటారు మీరు.
అంటే ఆయన కెరియర్ మీద ఎక్కువగా ఫోకస్ అవుతుందా, లేదంటే
కెరీర్ కంటే ఇట్స్ మోర్ దాన్ క్రికెట్ అనే పదాన్ని మనం వాడుతున్నాను నేను. డెఫినెట్లీ క్రికెట్ ఈజ్ దేర్. క్రికెట్ 800 వికెట్స్ హౌ హీ హాజ్ అచీవ్డ్ అనేది ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఉండేది. దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ 800. బట్ మోర్ దాన్ క్రికెట్ there is an emotional journey. ఆయన జర్నీ ఎలా how he came to this, how he got connected, irrespective of so many hurdles he faced. ఇవన్నీ ఫేస్ చేస్తూ కూడా ఆయన ఎలా ఆయన అనుకున్న పట్టుదలగా అది ఎలా అదే ఒక పెద్ద ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ టు ద యూత్. మనకి ఎన్ని హర్డిల్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఎవరి లైఫ్ చూసుకున్నా కూడా ఏదో ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. అండ్ దాన్ని దాటుకుంటూ నీ గోల్ ఎలా రీచ్ అవ్వాలి అనేదానికి ఇది ఒక పెద్ద గొప్ప ఇన్స్పిరేషనల్ ఫిల్మ్ అవుతుంది నా అభిప్రాయం.
Alright, we have to wait and watch for that one. Definitely. And sir, I've heard Shripati sir talking in the trailer launch. Looked like a very intelligent person, and there's some honesty when he was talking about the story in the trailer launch. So when did you first meet him, and can you please tell us about Shripati and his work?
Yeah. Shripati, I met him, I said, when Venkat Prabhu.
Okay.
So then they decided, because Venkat is going to direct it, and Shripati's assistant to write the story.
Okay.
So he's going to stay with me, and I agreed, okay, we will arrange everything in Sri Lanka. I will arrange the people, everybody, we want to talk. Even they spoke to Lakshman Ganguly, everyone they spoke to, even India also, he came to Hyderabad and spoke to everywhere. So then after that I got very close to Shripati because he was asking questions and everything.
Maybe curious to know.
Yeah, because he wants to write the story, so what is that? So I told my part, whatever it happened, what I knew in my young age knowledge. Because some things you forget, but everything, most of the things, the important events we keep, like, when you go to the first day school, how would you wear, that you remember. But 5 years, how do you play, what with you play, you don't remember, right? So whatever, then that will be, other things will be done by my mother, my friends, hostel, whoever, schoolmates, everybody is. So Shripati got very close over the phone, over the thing. So that's why when it was Venkat Prabhu then went off, I gave the rights to the companies whenever.
So Shripati took charge.
No, I made him to take a charge.
Okay.
I told him, Shripati, I am going to do only if you are directing. Otherwise, I am not going to do that. I don't have any confidence on somebody comes here and they don't understand me. I can't go, you give a script of a person, right? Script. So you can write a script, a story, write book. But what is important when you know my mannerism, how I behave, I have that. The person who wrote and interviewed me and also spoken to them, they will imagine themselves to create a movie, and it is all about creation, no?
Right.
So actual story, you put it in the I don't know about, there is a thing of how to do a movie. So they only knows that. So if I give it to a big, that I am not anything says, they are good at friction stories.
Correct.
They can change whenever you want. Here you can't change. I am asking them to, you have to be truthful.
Correct.
You can't change. So then the bigger director comes and asks me to do this, do that, I won't agree. So it will be a clash. So I won't agree because I want the truth. So, there are bigger, very famous directors and everybody is there. And they are also very busy. They have so many projects. They will say this quickly done and walk away. So this film will not get it's a biopic. If a friction, you can go do like that and do and go. But it works, it doesn't work. But the biopic, people around me know what happened. I can't write the truth. So you can't do. So that chance I didn't want to take. Right? I said, if you're doing, then I will give you. If you're, then only he went at the time had with Krishna Prasad sir, he was trying to do, you told me also, he was trying to do, and he, with the goodwill, he told him to okay, write it. Then he went and asked him whether his movie that he can do after that. Then luckily he said okay to that. So that also blessing for us, and we told. So whoever he presented to the producer, one condition is Sripati has to direct. Other things, whatever you all can do, doesn't matter for me.
Because captain of the ship is very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the closeness came, and Sripati used to talk every day, at least what's happening, what they are doing. But he won't, see, I didn't bother about it, but I have given to a safe hand. I know he will take the ship to the right place.
Yeah.
But he wants some comfort, something, one thing. He said, you are okay with it. I said, Sripati, as far as you think, you do it.
Yeah.
That's all. So that's the way the relationship built. And I think I taken the right decision to give it to him. And many people, I'm telling you, even my wife, even my friends who are very good friends are there in Sun TV, they are heads of everybody. Everybody said, Murali, you should get a better director. At least Sripati can be there. At least get a better one top of him. And then I said, one point they thought I am very adamant. I don't want to listen. So see, once I decided in my life, I'll give everything to that. I don't step back. So that's why I succeeded. Some people think just small incident. I'll tell you. 2000 after retired, I didn't know everyone have businesses, but I didn't have a business. I had with shares with my brothers. I want to put something, a plant. Right? Everyone said I was stupid. Today that plant is the best plant in the country. Right? So you have to go with the instinct and you have to take the risk. If you can't take the risk, there is no succeed.
Absolutely. No risk, no reward.
Yes.
So there's one popular dialogue in Telugu which says, "Okkasari commit aithe na mata nene vinnu."
Yeah.
This sounds
Balkis
exactly
tells
like that.
See, when you speak Telugu, right? I'm saying Telugu language.
Yeah.
Jivite means in Sri Lanka, it's a life.
Life, yeah.
Is in
Jeevitam.
Telugu,
Jeevitam.
So like that, that's what I said. When you speak, I know these words are these meaning because I know Sinhalese very well.
Yeah.
Then there are some Tamil words are there.
Yeah.
There are some.
It's same akka and in Tamil and a lot of similar
So
words.
those are no,
right?
I know Nana and everything. That I know that, but I'm saying when you are saying Jite, then whatever when you speak to him, you ask questions. I'll really what you are saying, I know.
Wow, that's nice, sir. That's
No, because
really
that is the Sinhalese. Lot of words are little bit mixed. Like.
Yeah. I've heard the background score in the trailer.
Isn't it
Mahima is, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And Mahima, I think,
Gibran.
haven't seen much of her in the trailer.
Yeah, Gibran is the music director.
Correct, sir. And can you please tell us about the music and also about Mahima?
The music, I have heard as much as you have. Just like sir, I haven't seen the entire film. I also like to see my films. Once I'm done filming, I let the people whose job it is to do the post. I let the professionals take the center stage and do what they do, and enjoy the film just like from the audience perspective when you see it for the first time. Because otherwise, if you're too close to it the entire time, then you become biased and you can't really enjoy the film for what it is.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard, but whatever I have heard, he's tremendous. Obviously, he's a very well-respected person for a reason. So great to have him there. Mahima obviously is a bit of a star down south, and such a pleasure working with her. Very accommodating, very humble, very down to earth, and a complete professional. always ready with her lines. Didn't see her do a lot of takes, and she was mesmerizing in whatever she did. So I feel very lucky. And also, I would just like to say about Shripati, I think sir made the absolutely correct decision, because I completely depended on that man. Sir wasn't obviously available to me. You know, like other people have done biopics, and they got to be with the person they were playing for 3 months, living with them 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I had 3 months, and I was filming some other show in Bangkok at the time. And you know, sometimes I would come back to Bombay, so I would try to go practice as much. Didn't have as much time as possible. So my thesaurus was Shripati, the guy who spent 2 years with sir and did so much research. And I know he's new, but even sir was new when he started playing. You know, big directors were also new at some point. So this guy, he's got the chops, and I think he has made, while shooting I could feel that this guy's made a tremendous film, and I hope people go give it a chance. Even though me and him both are sort of new, but still.
Okay.
So the Mimas, this was my wife's role, because it was little bit only, because the reason was I was married in 2005. This ended in 2010. So this film is almost 70s onwards. So the bigger role is my childhood and him, and bigger role will be Arjuna Ranatunga, right? That is a bigger role will be there. So other roles are comes and goes. So Mahima's done a good job, very good job. But thing is, the problem is, you know, everyone as artists, they like to have more involved in. But it is the biopic, because you have to get the right things, because you can't add things. I told you, no, it has to be true. What's happening.
Correct.
So the incident also after 2005 is lesser, right? Incidents or whatever happened, everything lesser. So this 4 years, the role was very little. So she accepted that, because she also knew that. So I think she's happy what he has done involved in this.
So you've given your wife a very little role in this film. So can you please sing a song for her and then compensate?
Wife.
Yeah.
It is not me, no. It is the director.
But it's your story.
It's a director.
It's your story. And you're a movie buff.
Direct.
So why don't we just wrap this interview with a song?
No. If you song, everyone will want to run away from me, because I can't sing.
We are sitting here. No ways, Krishna Prasad got both in a record.
I can't sing, right? So I watch movies, so I can't sing. I'm a person who watches only. I can't do. See, if I can sing and dance, and I'll be actor.
Sir,
no.
no risk, no reward, sir.
So that happens, you know. These are sometimes these complaints will come to me, but I have to handle it. That's called life.
No, but I'd like to say about Mahima's character, it might be not huge, but there's a lot of impact. So I think that's what really matters in a role, is the amount of impact that it leaves. So the length may not be huge, but yeah, she leaves an impact.
No, but thing is, you know, movies when you take, so you take 4 hours, 5 hours of takes.
Right.
And you stim down to 230, 220, 29. So what happens is I've been hearing the industry, some people was gone and they are not in the movie. They got paid, they got everything, and they get talked. So that is the, see, you have to have luck to have everything.
Right.
So sometimes some things can be, some people disappointed, some people this. So you can't please. You can't please everyone. So you have to see the project is going right. In cricket field also, everyone wants to be involved and taking 50 and taking wickets. But some days, some person's job will be less, because other person does the job rightly. So you can't please everyone. So life we have to learn. So please, then when you are saying, women are very difficult to please. Right? So
Not accepting this one at all.
sometimes to please, we have to do so many things to women.
So he's not singing a song, directly cheppesar inka. So with this, we will wrap this interview. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
And I should say, last but not least, the Adi Rajsekhar camera work.
Wonderful.
And Gibran re-recording.
And sets
and above all, national award winner KL Praveen is the editor. All big technicians work chesin cinema, support chesin cinema. చాలా హై స్టాండర్డ్లోనే ఉంటుంది ఫిల్మ్ మేకింగ్ కూడా, అంత బాగుంది. అండ్ ఇన్ అడిషన్ టు దిస్ నౌ నా మీద నమ్మకంతో ముఖ్యంగా ఇప్పుడు సునీల్ నారాయణ్ గారు నైజాం, గీతా ఆర్ట్స్ అరవింద్ గారు అట్లా ఈస్ట్ గోదావరి, దిల్ రాజు గారు వైజాగ్, అట్లా ఎల్విఆర్ వెస్ట్ గోదావరి, అన్నపూర్ణ స్టూడియోస్ నాగార్జున గారు వాళ్ళదేమో కృష్ణా డిస్ట్రిక్ట్, అట్లా బిఎంఆర్ కానీ మన గుంటూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కానీ, ఎస్ సినిమాస్ సీటెడ్, అందరూ పెద్ద పెద్ద వాళ్ళందరూ నేను చాలా మంచి సినిమా అదేం కృష్ణ సార్ మీరు మంచి సినిమా అంటే వీఆర్ రేర్ అని ఇమ్మీడియట్గా వాళ్ళందరూ ఐఎమ్ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు దెమ్. దే బిలీవ్ మీ అండ్ దే బిలీవ్ మై ప్రోడక్ట్ ఆల్సో. అది డెఫినెట్గా మంచి మంచి థియేటర్స్తో మంచి దీంట్లో చాట్లో అందరినీ డెఫినెట్గా ఒక ఆలరింపడానికి అంటారే మన సినిమా లాంగ్వేజ్లో ఆనందింపచేయడానికి డెఫినెట్గా అందరికీ ఆ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ రీచ్ అవుతున్నాయి.
టెన్షన్ ఏం లేదు సార్, శ్రీదేవి మూవీస్ అంటే మేము అలా రిలాక్స్ అవి థియేటర్స్కి వెళ్ళి వాచ్ చేయడానికి రెడీగా ఉంటాం. అదొక ట్రేడ్ మార్క్ లాంటిది మాకు. కాబట్టి అలాంటి ఒక మోస్ట్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ సినిమా మన ముందుకు రాబోతుంది. డేట్ గుర్తుంది కదా, October 6th. టికెట్స్ బుక్ చేసుకోండి. వరల్డ్ కప్ నడుస్తుంటుంది టెలివిజన్లో, అండ్ ఇండియా మ్యాచెస్ లేనప్పుడు చక్కగా వెళ్ళి ఇవి కూడా మనం చూసేసి సినిమా ఫుల్లీ రిలాక్స్ అయిపోదాం. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ వన్స్ అగైన్ జెంట్మెన్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్ us, and we had super fun and all the very best for this film to all three of you.
Nice speaking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.